I've drawn so many, like we have drawn so many times. It has not been a good game. Come on, show me 3 and a 4. It's a still pair. What's terrible? I'm playing some poker. But how's everyone? Man, she is not getting anything for hands. How's everyone growing? Oh, this is god awful. Hold the 9 in case I can get a 10 and a king. I mean, a 10 and a king or a 10 and an 8. Or a king and an ace? Never bank on. I just need this card. Yeah, well. Well, that's a pair of 4s. Yo, she has been like really bad. She hasn't gotten a pair once. Oh, come on, again. 2 diamond, 3 diamonds, 3 jack. 3 diamonds, 3 hearts. Do I send? Nah, I gotta. Jesus fucking. Can a girl get a good hand dealt? 3 of a kind. Go fuck yourself. All right, how about that? Sorry, one more game, and then we'll get to. Oh, now I get a fucking 3 of a kind. Go fuck yourself, game. Ooh, if I can get a diamond, I can get a flush. Come on, come on. 1 diamond. I don't care what. Fucking king. I don't have anything. Ooh. Gonna fold. Oh my god, this is also just nothing. Yeah. Exterminating endangered species. Gotta bank it on getting a 4 or 6. That is not even remotely close to what I needed. Oh my god, what are these hands? Nah, I gotta exchange all of them. There's literally nothing here I can do. Give me a pair of jacks. Something. It's good enough. Oh, fuck the hell, yes. All right, thank you for stopping by, Celine. You rest up. Hopefully a pair of 4s is enough. All right, come on. One more. One more, we got this. Fuck, there's nothing in his hand. Throw all and pray, that's what it's looking like. Okay, 3 of. Like, they would need a straight or a flush. Fuck you. Hey, babe.
Come play again.
Okay, that's enough.
Want to exchange your tokens for prizes? Thank you very much.
Alright, so it should just be Chardon. Like, this should be like the last area for the night. As of right now, before something inevitably happens. Turn that down, turn me up a tiny, tiny bit. Oh yeah, tomorrow we're doing Anchorville. Oh my god, do you think we'll be able to like see Judith's house? Or like her mom's house? This is... I took a peek earlier, but I probably shouldn't at night in a school uniform, huh? Oh, wait here so you can go ahead and enjoy it to your heart's content. Yeah, I gotta go in there, but I'll save enjoying it for another time. So you are planning to enjoy it another time. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Good news is, I'm not picking up any particular set. So don't want any problems before our trip, you can come in, but at least take off your jacket first. I mean, no one should be able to pick you out as an Aramis student. Right here. Happy with she sneezed in my face. Oh, amazing. You know, at a glance, you wouldn't. Okay, yeah, like with Machias taking off his glasses in Cold Steel 2. Actually, yeah, just removing one item kind of does change the look. Like, the pleated skirt is probably, like, the most, like, obvious tell, but even then? Alright, somehow she looks even more like a high schooler. Okay, well, apparently, alright, well, never mind. Take a quick look and get out of here. I'll change when entering the nightclub. Nope. Hello. Oh, hey! Hey, Bramati! What's up, dude? Oh, Bramati, I never expected to run into you here. Oh, Van, what a surprise. It's true, I don't come here often. Wait, Agnes is with you. Thank you for helping us with the CID earlier. We really appreciated it. Trying to turn off my fan with my foot, but it's like an inch too far. A lot more to transform someone than big changes. No. Bad Sorka, do not say what you were about to say. Oh, it's nothing you have to worry about. It was all thanks to the senator's introduction. Wow, Van, you two must be on a very good term. Still, bringing a good student out to a place at this hour? And a white blouse, necktie, and pleated skirt, no less. Surely it's a little too overboard. Made into this, alright. We're doing our nightly 4SPG rounds is all. Well, we don't need to get into the details. After all, I came here too after closing the shop. A school uniform will always look like a school uniform, yeah. But I take a break after I managed the information on Anchorville I was asked for. Might as well fill me in now that we're both here. At the moment, all I can say is that there hasn't been any activity. But I would check with Judas' family if you want to be sure. At the very least, no one's seen those masked characters or the people who disappeared from Memorial Park. I see. Are they only headed in that direction then? Yeah, I thought I misread that. It's hard to say, but it does bother me that it's so far away from the capital. Going that far in an instant can only be called magic. Told it was sorcery in the Dark Ages, apparently, and even Ouroboros has their own way of shifting through space. Dante's used it too. That was still such an insane... I still think about that scene every now and then. It's like looking a man dead in the eye going, I'm about to set off this nuke. There's a less than a fraction of a percent of a chance that I'm going to get away as well. Let's roll the dice. That is still, like, as crazy as Dante's was, he was, like, a fucking amazing first game villain. Like fairly charismatic, just the right amount of crazy. And Daybreak 2's villain was good. They weren't, yeah. They might not have been, you know, they might have been pretty shallow. The pool might have been shallow, but the pool was wide. Physically, she is right. We should assume that something is going on. Hearing that from you makes me think we won't be going there for nothing. Sorry to say it, but I'm gonna need you to keep backing me up tomorrow, even if at a distance. You just leave it to me. That'll have to be alongside everything else I'm juggling. Daybreak 1 just had very fun villains. Daybreak 2 had very good and interesting minor villains. The big villain, little beat. There's a whole second half of that game, honestly. After the fucking island and the Oathbreaker, the whole second half of that game just kind of fell apart, which is really upsetting. It was so good. Daybreak, they tried. And it has a lot go for it. I don't think it is a bad game. It is, like... It's definitely one of the weaker Trails games, which is very unfortunate, because Daybreak 1 was so good. They had such a good idea with the time travel stuff, but it was still just way too railroaded. And, like, if they let the player handle... You know, I could ramble about... Let me ramble about that when I'm not... You know, in the middle of that. It is bad Trails, but bad Trails is still very good JRPGs. Yeah. Yeah. It is like... I was trying to think of something... that I was trying to think of a similar thing, but I can't. It's like pizza. Like, even bad pizza is like okay pizza. Van, about that Fabio boy that showed up during the day. He first claimed to be a Spriggan. Oh, yeah, him. Stop digging. Apparently, he's already left the capital on a big motorbike. So, needle gun seems to have been a prototype released by Zect Arms via the back channels. Gotta say, I'm really curious about what he's up to. He seemed to know too much about you, including 4 SPGs you've done in the past. Not to mention what he knew about my assistants and the Grundle form. On the other hand, he didn't seem to know anything related to you. That's true. He's just obsessed with you, Van. A little worried. From the sounds of things, it's not likely he'll attack you out of the big bad blow. Well, I'll keep an ear out and what else I can find, and see what else I can find, like how he got his information. Well, obviously, he got his information by playing the first 2 Trails games. The first 2 Daybreak games. But that is everything. Yeah, that should be everything. Honestly, thought there was going to be a tiny bit more, but no. Yeah, because I did the sub-event with Renee's dad. Learned Renee is a gender-neutral name, which I didn't know. I always heard it as a male name, but and then Renee just has some kind of issue with it. Renee also apparently has had 3 girlfriends in his life, which honestly is 3 more than I thought.
Alrighty, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for keeping me company through the night shift here. I'll take you back to Aubert.
And not even that he had 3 girlfriends. He had 3 girlfriends that, like, for the most part, the relationships were good. They just, hit obstacles that caused them to end. Which, again, very surprising. He does not seem like the relationship type.
Hey, sorry if it's kind of selfish, but can I make one more request?
Say for us, I'm terrible with like actors and actresses' names. I'm good with voice actors' names, but like actual actors, not actual actors, but like movie and film and stage actors, I am terrible.
Before we leave tomorrow, I just really want to see the view from the rooftop. Was wondering what it could be when you said you had a selfish request, but that's it?
Well, if you're driving me home, it's a bit out of the way. Though, that's kind of a good thing, actually.
It's no biggie. No need to worry about that.
Thanks. I appreciate it. But before that, you weren't able to patrol Old Town earlier because you came and picked me up. Am I right? The least I can do to thank you is help you finish things up here.
Well, seems like you're really set on coming along. Not gonna budge on this, I take it?
That's right. After all, I'm your #1 assistant.
Alright then. Let's go do a perimeter check.
I hope Yorda's doing okay. She'll need plenty of rest after everything she went through.
Doubt there's anything to worry about. Humes and Paulette are looking after her. Monmar should be closing up, but you can probably drop by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you're right.
Something's gonna
Alrighty.
happen to cause her not be able to do that. Also, ooh, who's she talking to? Isn't that Paulette? Looks like she's talking to someone. Is that so? So you lost. I'm useless. Even after I went and promised my father-in-law that what I do when I won the race. It came down to it, my dad was actually listening to the race on the radio the whole time. How pathetic. After making such a big show of things, he still loses, he said. What's important is that he cares about her enough to bear the shame and keep showing up. Or failure of whatever this is. He said that? What are they talking about? Who knows? Best leave him alone. So let's move over here. Aww. Yeah, as much as we shat on Maxim when we first started out, called him Discount Char Aznable, a loser, a hack, a no good two-faced liar, all that fun stuff. It's just nice to see him showing
Let's see
up,
what we got.
putting in the work to fix his relationship and be a good, attentive father to Humes. It's nice to see. Oh, there's something else here. It's a note that has SPG written on it. Attached. Here's paper with the message, thanks SPG, is attached to the bulletin board. So a token appreciation for the former client. This kind of thing from time to time. It's a nice gesture, but all I really care about is whether their check clears. Say that, but I have a sneaking suspicion you're happy to see messages like this deep down. Well, that little grin on your face makes that plain as day. I mean, sure, I get some satisfaction from it, but you've become awfully comfortable speaking your mind around me, haven't you? Anyway, let's just do a quick round of Old Town. Want to go to the rooftop and take in the view after that? Yes. Afterwards, totally fine by me. That might no on yes, no it is not. The perfect time is never. Because by the time the age gap isn't questionable, he will have been married to Elaine. Now than knowing why he was been going all over Coward, looking for someone, the girls were, after all, just rumors by tabloids and stuff. Yeah. Except he did have one... Right, he did actually go on a date with Judith or something, but it was a PR thing. Or they were just hanging out or something like that, and a tabloid reporter caught wind of it.
Figured we'd have to wait till after we got back to get a good view here. But would you look at that? Not a single cloud in the sky. Hard to believe we're still in Edith, seeing this many stars out.
It really is something, huh? And the moon. There it is. Looks pretty big. I imagine it'll be full in maybe 2 days or so.
Yep, it's gonna line up perfectly with the rocket launch.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, check it out. Air's so clear tonight, you can see the tower glowing away over there.
Moon's haunted. That's what this whole thing is about. Moon's haunted.
Huh?
Place symbolizes your family's bond. I remember that right? We went and hopped on the Ferris wheel earlier, but maybe we should have gone up there instead.
Don't worry about it. I know that everywhere you took me to tonight was somewhere you knew would make me happy. After all, that's just your way of doing things, Van.
Man, you really are getting harder and harder to tease.
That's all thanks to you and everyone else teaching me so much. I've said it plenty of times before, but it bears repeating. For helping me search for the Genesees, letting me work as your part-time assistant, and now, for letting me join you tonight and indulging my selfish request. I'm really, truly grateful. It was a lovely present. I'm so happy I got to spend such a magical evening together with you. And so, I'll say it again and again. Thank you for everything, Van.
You've got a lot left to learn if you're letting your employer trick you into pulling the night shift for no pay. Plus, if you go around talking about how magical things were on a first date, you're gonna end up looking like an easy target. Though, I guess a bit of heartache while you're young is valuable life experience, so...
Then please, let me gain some life experience.
Huh?
When we first met, my impression of you was, wow, he is so rude. And, well, you treated me like some clueless student who had absolutely no business even talking to you. You got the looks of a grown woman. I still can't believe you said that.
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it. The first year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon? But before long, I realized it was all just an act to keep a girl like me away from the shadowy world you worked in. Having traveled with you all this time, I know you can be a bit sneaky. But I also know that, in your own unique way, you do everything you can to be there for everyone you meet. I think that was probably what sparked it. Eventually, I couldn't take my eyes off you anymore.
Anya...
I'm in love with you, Van. I won't even be 17 for a couple days. I'm still a student, and I'm sure I'm just a child in your eyes. And beyond all that, I don't think I'm even close to being your equal. Even so, I decided since I was already being selfish, I may as well tell you my feelings too. I love you, Van. I truly love you.
My instinct's to crack a joke when things get heavy. But I can't really do that this time around, huh? You shine so bright, you damn near blind me. No matter how I look at you, I can't see you as a kid. And I'm not talking about your figure this time.
What was that?
Sorry. Guess I'm just a little bit flustered myself. It okay if I just be honest with you here?
Of course. Don't hold back.
See, the thing is, you're real special to me, too. After all that crap happened when I was a kid, I felt like I couldn't fit in and ended up just running away from it all. Despite everyone who'd helped me, I just got it in my head that life was something to be lived alone. But then you showed up and barged your way into my world, Agnes, my very first assistant. And somewhere along the way, you opened the door for so many new people to enter my life too. I think it's also thanks to you that I was able to reconnect with Elaine and Renee and rebuild those relationships.
Oh.
Hold on, let me finish. And then, after all the pandemonium stuff, you led the charge to slap the sense back into me. At the end of last year, I was sure everyone would leave me be and go their separate ways, but you went and beat me over the head till I realized otherwise.
Sorry about that. It was a little underhanded of me.
Damn right it was. But, well, what I'm getting at here is, for someone who's so special to me, to have such strong feelings for me, it makes me happy, stunned, scared, fulfilled, and, to be frank, a little embarrassed all at once. But I'm sorry, Agnes. I can't return those feelings of yours.
Just one thing. It's not because you already have Elaine, right?
Can't say she's got nothing to do with it. And if I'm being honest, there are times when I'm just not sure how I should interact with her. She's someone I've hurt deeply in the past, and I don't know if I can ever make up for that. Because despite everything, the root cause of the problem still hasn't been fixed. But either way, fact is that Elaine's not the reason I gave you the answer I did. Honestly, there are a ton of reasons I could give you. Like you still being in school, or me being your boss. But I just can't see you as a romantic partner. That's the only real answer I can give you right now.
Thank you very much for not dodging the question and for giving me a proper answer. I'm glad I took this step. It was worth it.
Good to hear.
Ugh. Damn it, Van! You should have just dropped your cool stoic act and made your move on me ages ago. Then you could also date Elaine at the same time without saying anything and just be a two-timing scumbag.
Hell are you talking about?
While you're at it, you could throw in Reset, Judith, Ren, and let's say Sara, too. Then, by the time you make a move on Shizuna, the rest of us could find out and all strangle you together.
Hey, what kind of guy you think I am?
But seriously, Van, if it's at all possible, I'd really like to see you take a step forward of your own.
Huh?
Putting me aside for a second, well, you haven't taken that first step with anyone yet, have you? If you did end up dating someone, well, I'd probably cry my eyes out for 2.5 days.
That's pretty specific.
But after that, I think I could accept it and be happy for you. So it would all balance out in the end. But if you keep being indecisive, a certain stubborn girl might just come after you again. I won't say who that girl may be exactly, but apparently it took her mom 12 whole years to win over her dad. Oh hey, come to think of it, after tomorrow we'll be 8 years apart, just like the two of them.
Hey, don't make such a detailed and realistic threat like that.
Okay, that was such an amazing scene. Like, hello?
I'll be by your dorm at 8 tomorrow to pick you up. Don't you or Ren oversleep. You got that?
Like, oh my god. I just don't understand how people see this as Van picking on Yes. Well, hey, I'm gonna let people ship who they want to ship. I'm just to wear down my father if the ages were we called that group. Yes, we would. Wakanda said some people would be just, oh, what, that Van shot on you? No, okay, but look, I voiced me not liking the ship as much as possible. Honestly, age Agnes up by like 3 years, perfectly fine with it. Like, totally fine with it. If she was, like, 20, or even about to turn 20, like, that would still be, like, but, like, if Agnes was, like, early 20s, totally fine. Everyone is just because Van, yeah, yes and no. But no, fucking aces to Agnes for being the first girl in all of Trail's history to just straight up say I love you to the person she's chasing. Fucking clappies in chat for Agnes for doing that. I don't think I have a clappy emote. Like, not even like through 7TV or something. But fucking aces, all right? Like, that was such a well-written, beautifully acted scene. The music was great. The lighting was great. Like, they didn't like turn on the fluid animation and just stay with mostly with the stock stuff, which is totally fine. It is an amazing scene. That is such, oh my god. Like, that alone, oh man, has shot this game up for one of my favorites. I'm not gonna say favorites yet, but like, as far as how much I like its writing compared to others, that scene has shot it up a ton. That was great. Like, and it shows that they were both very mature. Like, and how much Van has grown in terms of emotional maturity. Agnes has grown with her own maturity and willing to take risks and be honest. And oh my god, it was so good. That was so fucking good. Like, again, if it wasn't the fact that Agnes was still a teenager, like, age them both up 3 years. Van is capable of saying no to Griffith. Yeah, exactly. And again, age them both up 3 years. It's whatever. 20 to 28, then, still, not something I would do, but, still, it would be fine. And, like, it really is just the very questionable age gap and specific ages of them that is stopping me from, like, actually really liking this ship. Because ignoring the age, which, oh my, that's not a good sentence to say. Age how much is too much for? Yeah. And, like, it would be, but I don't think it would be, like, a major hindrance. But yeah, no, aged up, this is a beautiful ship, but it's not one I can currently sail.
Got it. I'm sure she's still awake, so I'll let her know once I get back.
And also, fucking, just like props to, Damien Voss for, like, his work as Van. Props to Amelie for her work as Agnes. Like, both of them have just, like, the growth of them playing their respective characters over the past 3 games has just been great. And, like, that scene, like, cements just how much they have gotten to know these characters, how much they've gotten comfortable with playing them, and oh man, yes, I want more. It's like that Agnes mentions Survivor being so much like Van every other time she speaks, so either of them some more issues in general with the ship than your stage. Yeah, I mean, that's, again, that's like a whole thing in and of itself. But no, this was just, oh man, that was just so, fuck, I can't get over that. Well, speaking of the man himself, hey Van, and lolly ho to you too. Fucking getting hit with Trails and Final Fantasy 14 at the same time. How you doing? Just,
I'm sure she'll be very interested to know how things turned out tonight. I hope you can get a good night's sleep yourself, Van. And if anything changes with Yorda, please let me know. Well then.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm. Van?
Nah. It's nothing. See you bright and early tomorrow.
Dude,
Stay
it's
safe on your
absolutely
way
worth
home.
asking about her. I totally
I
forgot we
will.
saw her going to the tower the one night.
Good night, Van.
Mm.
The train bound for the Aubert
You can
district
still
will
hear the
be
hurt in
arriving
her
at
voice.
platform
It's-
2. Please stay behind the white line.
Even though it's this late, you're not giving her a ride home yourself?
Some stuff happened. Even I'm not so insensitive that I'd put her through that. You on your way back from dropping Judith off?
Yes, that's right.
Didn't get the chance to tell you so earlier, but that dress rehearsal of yours was incredible. Just like Miss Dancer said, I can only imagine how breathtaking it'll be to see the whole thing start to finish.
I don't know what you're doing here. If you mean in game, you just shot Agnes down. If you mean in chat, you're chilling.
Thank you for saying so.
Just having a good time.
I'm pretty confident in my performance this time around. It doesn't really change the fact that I'm cheating as an actress, but I decided to take your advice and not worry about it.
Glad to hear it. If I'm remembering right, it's got something to do with your eyes, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You're as sharp as ever. At the moment, I've lent one of them out, but these eyes let me gaze through past, present, and future, to some extent.
Oh?
For example, they can resonate with the memory of a location or a person's past and draw it out, allowing the experience to be relived. The false eyes of truth. The Akashic eyes. That's the name Her Holiness bestowed upon them.
Orestes II, huh? Way I hear it, she's still full of pep, despite being well into her 80s.
Yes, she's one of my benefactors, and also my foster parent. When it comes to my
Oh,
eyes,
shit.
though, there's someone else I'm indebted to.
That's so. I can guess who that might have been, and also who she loaned her other eye out to. So, this an official
Nina scares
warning
all of
then?
us.
Or just some friendly advice?
I'm not telling you this on the church's orders. Even my eye can't see what exactly is going on over in Inkerville. And neither the Gralsritter nor Iscariot are able to divert any manpower to investigate the area. I just wanted to tell you to be careful. Your foes are hollow, but even so, they're strong. Also, figuring
Like the
out why
bones
they
of
call themselves
birds.
vestiges will probably be the biggest clue to understanding who they really are.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up. I'm sure you've got a lot of stuff going on over on your end of things, but try not to overdo it. You got me? Wouldn't want to see any of my assistants crying their eyes out.
I agree. That's not something I want either, though I'm afraid that might be a bit tough to avoid. Good night, Van. For tonight, at least, I wish you pleasant dreams. Oh, and if you could, please tell Judith not to stay up so late all the time.
But
Guess I'm taking the pickup back and then passing along a lecture to Judith.
no, it is really nice how much Van has come to care about everybody. Again, it goes back to my whole thing about his character growth over the past few games.
Though after how I handled that, doubt I'll be having any pleasant dreams.
Nah, man, you handled that well. You handled that great. As much as Van pretends, yeah.
Truly well done.
That's just about perfect.
I'm honored.
Less sweets for him. All right, let's see what Ulrico's doing this time.
It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros. Ooh, my day-to-day was packed thick, with at least 3 C's. How about you, chat? See, that side hustle I mentioned last time's finally getting realsy, so I've been on that grind, backing up my work fam. Dealing with so many peeps who call me out for stepping a pinky toe out of line has me on the struggle bus, though. Sad face. But whatevs. With the new hotness that's the rocket launch coming up the day after tomorrow, my hype's ready to shoot me to space with it. Hold up, the day after tomorrow? Bro, it's legit scary how fast time goes when you're not looking. I'm the sort of gremlin who loves to rot in bed till at least noon, though, so it's gonna be another all-nighter for me. And that's because I gotta get back to slaving away in the editing mines. Send those likes my way, and be sure to sub for more.
I do like how it says banned after every time we view it. What lurks below an exposed sin? Vanward is always epic. I mean, I think you're a little biased. I'm joking. No, yeah, you know what, we'll do Van because it looks like it starts and ends before Kevin's. Act 2 is Van's chapters 1. So this act is 2 Van chapters and 1 Kevin, if you want to do Kevin in between, for example. Good to know, Frosty. Yeah, we'll do Van, Kevin, and then Van. Oh, fun. That's always a very fun title. 7-Eleven, like the... You're not wrong for saying it. Okay, it is really funny how they just knew to save the... never mind, it's Ren sitting in the front. Van, run Albert over. Run Albert over. Run Albert over right now. I feel like the Horizons does this better than Reverie, the split routes, because Van's group still get the main share of the game. Yes. It is a centralized route.
You guys
with
are really good friends,
shorter
huh?
splits.
They even came to see you off so early in the morning.
Oh, they just dropped by on the way to their meeting. They're going to plan their field trip to Longlai. Julian's only helping out because his study abroad program is coming to an end.
He's from the Empire, isn't he? I heard he was in Toa's class.
I believe he was in Instructor Schwarzer's class, actually. Rumors say he's quite skilled in Imperial swordsmanship, too.
I gave him a hand with the sword dance for the festival. Kid's got a good core, and his strength wasn't bad either. Not that he can hold a candle to me, of course.
Always looking down on people. You know, their swordsmanship is different from that of the East, right?
Come on. If you've got something to say, just say it.
Whatever do you mean? Just so you know, she didn't tell me anything about what went on last night. Whatever happened between you two, at the very least, she seems to have enjoyed herself.
Is that right?
Say, Van, don't tell me the reason she went out in her school uniform was because you like that sort of thing.
Give me a break. We were patrolling the town while we were out too, you know. Besides, she said it was because the rest of her clothes were in the wash.
Oh. And nobody stopped to ask why you were running around at night with a high schooler?
Nobody, okay? Lucky for me, I guess.
I'm on my way. Dad. Mom. Grandmother.
Oh, back to reading. Alright, let's go over this again. Right now, we're headed to Anchorville. It's a region town right smack at the midpoint between the capital, Oracion, and Macedon. The population's somewhere around 120,000. Not too big, not too small. Lots of big companies from the city have branches there. It's got it more modern, but they've kept that rustic medieval style. Plenty of tourists stop by on their way through. How should I put it? It's like the perfect little town. That is my hometown you're talking about. You know that, right? I thought you missed the market anyway. There's also a service area and a depot on the outskirts. And the town's even got a hospital, which brings people in from all around. Must have been a lovely place to grow up then. It has been rated as one of the top 10 places people want to live in the Republic. And if I recall, it was due to the comfort, convenience, and easy access to the capital that became so popular. Nice meeting you too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. You have a good night. No kidding. Being 2 hours from the capital sure would be nice. But that is also what makes the place trouble. Alright, they're used to outsiders and wouldn't necessarily take note of any visitors. That's true. I bet it would be a lot easier to infiltrate than other places. Whether for Ix, those Max people, or for those who have disappeared. It'd be easier for them to take off their masks and pretend they're just traveling through or stopping for a business trip. I mean, the town's nice, but it's not that nice. I have the latest herbal network too, because of the hospital and depot, I guess. I want to make sure nothing's lying in wait for us as soon as we arrive. I can help with that, and there's something else I'm hoping to look into as well. Yesterday's Basil stuff, huh? Yes. It seems like something happened between the CID and Thors. Oh yeah, they don't know about that. We found something below the observatory and it's been cordoned off by the authorities. Essie has been saying she can't get in touch with Gran, so she's pretty worried. Gotcha. Are you sure you're okay? Coming all this way with us, I mean. I am. After all, I'm also a member of Arkwright Solutions. Can't let those masked people just get away with it. Besides, Townsend is looking into it. He'll let me know what he discovers. I see. Just let us know if anything comes up, alright? Who knows? We might even be able to get an idea next time we're in the garden. And I'll be relying on you then. Wouldn't it be better if you just explained what's going on to the others? Nah, forget about it. Everyone's got their own crap going on. If we overshare, then they'll feel pressure to return the favor. You're right. I admit it is vexing. Perhaps now is the time for everyone to lay their cards on the table. Yes, I'm sure we'll be able to talk things through with them. After all, it's Nadia, Swin, Lapis, and Miss Tove we're talking about. You're totally right. Not to mention Fee and Altina. It's impossible to expect Kevin to open up. Perhaps Celeste or Leon, or even...
Hold up. This could be my mom.
Judith being like anyone from Sorted Place. I mean, I guess it can be nice. No, that was me with Philly for the longest time. I still live on the outskirts, so I never.
Hello, Judith. Are you and your friends already on the way?
Sorry.
When do you expect to arrive?
We just passed the first service station, so it should still be another hour and a half or so. Have you had any luck with Grammy?
No, unfortunately. I haven't been able to get in contact, so I'm checking all of her usual haunts.
She's always making us worry.
Anyway, we have rooms prepared for everyone, and I can make up an early lunch if you need. I put out the word about an incoming Spriggan, too. If anything comes up, we'll know.
Why is this not... Okay. We're in your debt. See you when we get there.
I'll be waiting. Just make sure to drive safe. Later, then.
Damn, that's one hot mama. Is she thinking about getting remarried or dating anyone? I tried to get her to think about it, but hey, that's my mother! You must be worried that you can't reach Dominique. I have been having the same trouble with Gran, though I might be overthinking things. For Dominique, it could be as simple as she's out of the country at the moment. Don't let it worry you too much. You're right. It wouldn't be the first time she made us fret and then turned up somewhere unexpected. Once we worried that she had an accident when she took the yacht out. Turns out she was just soaking up the sun on some southern isle. That sounds like Dominique. She's even got better survival skills than a Jaeger. Why is my voice cracking so much tonight? Should I add her to the list along with Professor Hamilton? I'll try and find information on their whereabouts. Professor Hamilton can guess why. The fact no one can reach Dominique is interesting. Mysterious cat lady, mysterious, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, this is my kind of town. Modern
This is my first time ever actually stopping here. What a beautiful town.
The river cuts right through the middle, and the town feels completely different depending on which side you're on.
This side seems to be an older part of town, while the other seems much newer. Despite that, the cathedral seems to be over there.
The Ankerville Cathedral is said to have nearly 300 years of history.
What's that tall building back there? Doesn't look old to me.
Oh, that's the town hall. They built it like 70 years ago or something. Boy, it's sure nice being back home in my perfect little town.
Why is the town hall look? The town hall looks more like a church.
So it's fine if you say it, huh?
Is something wrong, Rissa?
Not every day we catch you daydreaming.
Sorry. I'm afraid I've simply been entranced. It really is a wonderful little town. Truly.
You think? Ah, makes me happy hearing you say it. All right, we're not far, so let's go drop off our luggage.
At your family home, you mean?
Doesn't your family run some cheeky little restaurant here?
Ugh, you're the cheeky one. Just follow me.
La Nuit des Chats Noirs, huh? It's clear this place has been taken good care of through multiple generations.
That cat on the sign is so cute!
As a fellow cat, I approve.
Grammy designed it, actually. She's always been pretty good at art.
Wow. Is there nothing she can't do?
This is my type of cafe.
It's so nice.
Huh. Ain't bad.
The food and drinks are all top-notch, and the place sometimes hosts live performances like music, plays, and so on. It's a local favorite.
I've heard a lot about it, but never actually stepped foot inside.
Welcome! Oh, you're quite a large party, aren't you? I think we can still accommodate you if you're here for breakfast. Or perhaps you'd like an early lunch. Either one should be fine.
Actually, we're...
Are you Shannon, then? Mom did tell me she hired a new girl.
Huh? Wait, Judith? You came home?
Why, if it isn't little Judy?
Haven't seen you since the end of the year. Are you back for good?
Good to see you again, everyone.
Boy, there's sure a lot of you. Is that gentleman there your boyfriend? Your husband?
Oh, poor Dominique's been waiting so long for this day. Soon we'll hear the pitter-patter of the next generation of Chat Noir owners.
Don't be ridiculous. He's not my boyfriend, just a friend who's been helping me out.
These people sure seem pretty close-knit.
Yeah, I can tell the customers really love Judith.
Do you think they're all long-time regulars?
Come on, everyone. It's too early for so much fuss.
Oh, Miss Chloe!
You should have said something earlier if you were here, Mom.
I was checking inventory in the back. You're a professional, aren't you? Relax. Welcome to La Nuit des Chats Noirs. If you'll follow me, I can show you to your rooms. I'll leave this place to you, Shannon.
Yes, ma'am.
In another what?
Huh?
Reset, what the fuck was that? Reset, do you know the nice lady? Anyway, in another life, I have a tiny little cafe and live above it. With a wife and like 2 cats at least. Oh, but that involves me wanting to be in food service, and I don't want to go anywhere near food service ever. Feel free to use them while you're around. I've also got high-speed lines installed for the net. Oh, do you really? She does, and they're hard to spot, but there are security sensors in place as well. The windows and walls are explosion-proof too. It looks as though you've made all kinds of modifications to your home base. Yep, that's exactly right. We live up on the 3rd floor, but we've also installed a bunch of traps there and under Judith. We really appreciate all of this. I heard you even spread some rumors for us. Yes, just last night. And if something comes up, you'll be the first to know. Be sure to check the bulletin boards by the river whenever you have a chance. Sorry for all the trouble. Tell us, Chloe, how does it all look from your perspective? Food service gave me permanent ticks. Yeah, I have that from retail. I don't know, if I have like a little cafe in just like a small town or neighborhood, like it doesn't get a ton of traffic, but enough, you know, let me just like cozy and relax. Like I could in another life I could do it. I just returned last night, so you might not have a grasp of the full picture. Well, let's see. Everyone here is clearly as excited for tomorrow's launch as the people in the capital. People have already started their celebrations. There's even more travelers coming through than normal. Even so, few problems are popping up. Fewer than usual, I admit. It's got me worried. I see. Don't let the words of a retired old cat trouble you too much. The rest is up to you. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Including, among other things, any backstabbing or seduction. Mom! Good to know. If it comes down to it, you can expect to hear from me. For starters, didn't I hear you say something about lunch? Oh, yes, but it's just simple fare. I'll go ahead and prepare some of our best sellers. I'll call you down when it's ready. Until then, why don't you take it easy and relax? Well, she's really the picture of grace, isn't she? Her every movement was sophisticated and beautiful. You know, Dominique was much the same when she was young. She was truly the belle of the Chanson world. Not that she didn't have her temper. So I've heard. I guess it runs in the family. Hell, on screen, even you managed to hide what a mess you are. It's not like I'm clumsy all the time, dang it. What are we planning to do next, now that we've got a home base after lunch, I mean? Same as usual. Scope out the town, take care of 4 SPGs. And let's not forget the guild is making moves. We better get in touch with them. And exchange info, especially now that it leans in the capital. I bet Yuheiwe is watching this city too. Kowloon Financial Bank's got a branch out here. Might be a good idea to hit them up. What about outside the city? There might be more of those. There might be more of those monsters in the area. Indeed, if we find any, it would indicate that our foes are hanging around. We should try and gather information from multiple angles, including Alter Dawn. Volgron. Of course, if we don't find many leads, then this whole thing could be a distraction. You're right. In which case, we'll need to decide whether to go back to the capital or on to somewhere else. Yep, and hopefully we'll have a better idea by evening. One other thing. Excuse me, Judith and friends. Lunch is ready. Please join us on the first floor. Hey, lady, Ashley got the details. Can wait. Let's eat. Oh. Feels like someone's covered a scent. We'll definitely find ourselves a lead here.
I've never seen a pot so full of mussels before, and each one is massive.
I'm aware they're mostly
Oh my God,
found
I
in
love
the ocean,
mussels.
but it seems they can be caught in the rivers around here as well.
Apparently this species can be found in the Mersey River, which also runs through Oracion, but not in enough quantity to widely distribute, so they're mostly only served here.
They keep them all to themselves, huh? Makes sense. These are damn good.
The flavor of the shellfish combined with the garlic and basil is simply wonderful.
Yeah, these things are a match for the ones they've got in Longport. Man, I could really go for some baijiu right now.
Then you get some bread and soak and like scoop up the extra sauce and juice that are left over from the mussels, and it's just, oh my God, I love them.
Let's see how it tastes when you dip the bread into the soup.
Yes, my girl.
Ooh, I want to try too.
Nope, damn it, game. I thought it was my time to eat chips. I used to think so much of this back in the day that I get tired of it. I get cravings every now and then. But then I end up drinking too much and Grammy has to chew me out. You still haven't been able to get in touch with her, have you? Not yet, but there's no point in worrying so much. She'll be trying to figure out what's going on in the Republic. Just wait until we hear back from her. Good call. We ought to find some leads before she gets back.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've brought dessert.
What's that? Oh, I've never had that. I haven't seen it before. Is that? This particular dessert has become more commonplace lately. I once had the pleasure in Crossbell. This is La Landuit de Chat Noir specialty. Our famous Cafe de Tiramisu. Man, I wish I liked tiramisu, but I can't get past the coffee. It's been one of our staples for ages, though it's not exactly the kind of cake you can order to go. You soak biscuit dough in espresso. Oh my god, excuse me. Soak biscuit dough in espresso and layer custard and cream cheese on top. Lastly, just sprinkle on some cocoa powder and that's it. At least that's how Grammy makes it. Of course, you know the family recipe. I'll have to find a way to put my own spin on it. I'm really excited to try some. Maybe cutting us slices from that? Yep, just give me a few minutes while I get started.
Oh my gosh, this is too good!
Wow! It's nice and cool with a sweet, rich, and complex flavor.
And the cream cheese gives it a surprisingly refreshing aftertaste as well.
Right? I bet it would go lovely with a cup of tea too, but coffee was the right choice.
A hint of bitterness is nice too. It doesn't just drown your mouth in sweetness.
I've been here many times in the past. Failing to order this before was a mistake.
I'm no stranger to tiramisu, but I've never had anything quite like this. It's both rich and mellow in flavor, with a bittersweet touch that proves how such a chic taste can last 3 generations. The soaked biscuit is the real clincher, so thinly cut, and the fact that it's been baked twice enhances the mouthfeel. It marries the flavors of custard, cream cheese, and cocoa in your mouth, bringing about a sensation of pure bliss. I take my hat off to La Nuit des Chat Noir. There's no doubt this is the best spot in the city.
Thank you?
Please don't scare our part-timer. I guess I appreciate the compliment, though. Wait,
Reset?
My apologies. I was simply taken aback by how wonderful this tastes. The world truly is full of delicious sweets, isn't it?
But for real though, I can't handle how good this is.
The fact that you like it so much makes me extra happy, Rosette. Oh, and if anyone's interested in making it, we actually released the recipe.
It truly is delicious. But what is this feeling? My artificial body should only be capable of replicating 30% of what a person can taste. And yet this flavor...
Hold on, let me put my chips away. All right. No, yeah, that looks good.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
Give it a taste.
Oh, that restores 20. Find a bunch of that.
All right, take care.
Shannon, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. You and Reset have an uncanny resemblance, don't you think? I suppose we do, now that you mention it. That's so funny. I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, our hair colors are a near perfect match. Wait, could you be my long-lost older sister? The one that was separated my family? Is that true? No, I'm just teasing. Sorry, I'm an only child. Well, I would have loved having a sister as pretty as you. Yeah, it got me hooked, line, and sinker. Well, yeah, I totally get that feeling. But I'm going to have a hard time picturing you two as anything but sister. Immediately after Marduk took me into their care, they began investigating my origins. To have relatives in Anchorvale, they will have learned of it. I mean, she's right. Surely Marduk would have never withheld information or anything from her. Oh, the old crew is the entire crew. Plus Ren. When we first arrived at this year's Old Town, across the river's New Town. There's old and new buildings on both sides of the river, but that's what we call them, out of convenience, really. So we got the hotels, police station, hospital. Over there, that way, City Hall. Bus station for long distance travel, as well as Old Town's bulletin board. And the town starts, cross the bridge, take a left, head up, California Financial Bank. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be sure to stop by and say hi when I get a chance. Before we do any quests, shopping.
Why, hello.
Ooh, Stregas.
Thank you.
Why, honestly, Frosty, it might be until we drop. We have a fair amount of Mira.
Why, hello.
Yeah, I know. That's why I knocked on. That's why I knocked on wood. It's like I say that now.
Thank you.
We've all kinds of movie merch too. Thanks a bunch.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables. Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, jeez. Oh no, the sound of that engine scared the shit out of me. Hotel Mercule.
Can I help you? Come again.
All right, what's new at the Orbital Factory?
Need any maintenance? I'm your gal. Come again. Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Yeah, let's give that to her and him. Again, just to clear stuff out a little bit. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a sell all button. You know what I say is mandatory to actually do if it isn't one of the same requirements already. The one at City Hall is a cameo-ish. Okay.
Come again. Need any maintenance? Come again. Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Or a bulk sell at least, yeah. I probably should build Bear Guard up. Damn, I am really hurting for Space Sepith. I need water and earth. There we go. I can only be on the shield in the next row. Right now I really can't get... I just think the auto-equip even comes up with an upgrade. Honestly, for him, Indomitability works wonders. With a fire slot, he can go for really just Forte Guard and Resist Burn. Alright, but we will put... We'll put those two there, just taking up insight. Honestly, keeping Aaron as low on HP as possible would be amazing. You know what? That actually ain't a bad idea. There's really not much in the drive section I'm a little worried about with him, to be honest. Here's an extra attack, and if I have a hit too, yeah. Can I trust the other Oracle? Oh, I don't have enough space Sepith to make a third. Let's burn that, unlocking some slots. Then, yeah, for right now, I will say Reset is in a good enough spot.
Understood. Providing support.
Okay, so many people have. Right, so she has burst gain. No, it needs that. Smog, but I have Smog on Van. Wait, power charger. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Wait, why is energy charger green and power charger blue? When energy points are shown as blue and craft points are shown as green. Why the fuck? Okay. Oh god, maybe we should reset floors a bit till there's golden pops. Yeah. Honestly, that might be like a... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm off Friday. Or Friday. I'm off Sunday for Easter. So I don't... Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I won't. But I might just, like, kind of fuck around for a bit. Is it Defense 3? It's Defense 3. No, because I need Wind for Power Charger, which is annoying. So... Yeah, I don't know if we'll stream it, but maybe that's something I just do to pass the time on Sunday before I go to my family's house. Honestly, that really doesn't sound like such a bad idea. Did I not? I would have sworn I had March hair on someone else. And then we were gonna keep that for someone I actually use. Some more leveling, but Sepith is always needed. Yeah, I can always just switch out characters too to avoid that. Oh shit, I can't get stage 3s. I didn't pay attention. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Understood. Providing support.
Come again.
No, wait, hold on. What do you got for...
Need any Come again. Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Nothing in terms of
Come again.
that stuff, okay. Would be... Commercial bank, branch... Ah, why are we honking? Okay, there's no other place where we would be able to get that stuff. So, okay, we just gotta work with what we currently have. Yeah, that already gets her because geese, because there's no other reason. All right, fair. Yeah, I'd rather have her to have the debuff immunity. Preference. Do. Give her the staff crest. Still have the yellow pendulum. See, strength evasion. Right now, the sash belt. Plus 9% crit. Do I have something? Bees belt, gunner's belt. Yes, Scepter, which is good for right now. She has Invisible. Magic Booster. Don't love Reset. I know, I'm sorry, this is like the last half of stream. It's just me messing with the shit. Started 313. 312. So yeah, she's pretty much tied. So I could really go with anything and be good. Then I think I'll leave her with that for now. I do want to switch out Ketra's thingamajigs because he's supposed to be hitting much harder than he currently is. Yeah, because I didn't get anything. Tsukiyomi, Celebrate. Virgo, Explode. Anyas has Jade, which is heavy on the wind arts. 4 custom slots wouldn't be terrible. I mean, Rhea has Blaze. I guess we can good with that. Like, what's the one Ren currently is using? Right, Kaitos. Because of only because of Cetus Phantasma. Which I wonder if I want to give that to Catra instead. Nah, Catra. I'll keep Catra with this one. But I do want to give him Cataract Wave just so I have a more... I could give you that. Let me switch that out for Regulus Caliber. You know, switch. Tira by itself is just useless at this stage. Yeah, which I can get rid of Aura Breath, give her an Icy Frost for more reliable options for damage, Refreshing Veil just in case I have mass debuffs and I don't need to heal, and it's a lot cheaper than Sylphie Breath. Because otherwise, if I'm using an AoE... But also, if I'm going to use an AoE heal that removes debuffs... Yeah, no point in Anyas having that, because if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just use her craft. So give her Glacial Heat, because that'll also tie in with... because she should have... Nope. Yeah, an Aquaverse. I should probably also give her a Windverse, but I don't know where... Can let me drive an extra line, which I don't currently have the space to spare. I mean, I can move Breath. He only gets is Celestial. Yeah, that is also true. But wait, breath was there for a reason. I don't know why breath was on that line specifically. I think just to fill a spot. And air reverse will also help her. Yep. I keep doing it. I think that's good. I think Catra's fine because I really want him to be able to cover bases. Ren is there when we need to just bring out Whale. Reset's just a really big all-rounder. Let me give Van Sylphid Breath, just so that way if Agnes or someone can't get to him, he can at least do that on himself. Keep her with that. Potter Mater, there's no way she's ever getting anything other than Potter Mater. You have Vine, but what you want is Pockle or Alter Pockle? Pockle because Fee has Alter Pockle. Sense range. I mean, you know what? Actually, Vine might not be just a bad call. Aspis turn duration, defense, ADF, physical alter Nagi, crit rate, physical damage, speed plus 40. Cecilia, cast time, magic damage plus. You have Fuyo. Evasion counter damage, evasion plus 35. Let me actually give you... Let me give you Nagi. Actually, let me give you Fuyo. Yeah, because evasion counter damage. Yeah. Crit will bring her to 36%. Crit will bring him to 93%. Good. There's an extra 14% in damage. I think actually I might give Catra evasion, critical rate, speed, movement. No, Judith can keep Pockle. No, Judith. Any meaningful difference between aim and alter aim? Arch damage, max EP, ATS plus 14%, ADF plus 4%. Slightly worse aim, so keep aim on her. Turn my fan back on. Oh, fuck, I need to be looking at the freaking shard commands too. I forgot about that. Ooh, honestly, no, just for the magic surge. 30% damage plus energy and craft regen. Attack surge, magic surge. But that's actually all the same, so that doesn't do anything other than the magic surge we all got. No fans, only blankets. It is too hot here for a blanket. She will never not have Potter Mater. That feels like taking a child away from their parent. It really does. And I think that's pretty good. Run back to the restaurant real quick to rest, recharge everything.
What would you like? All right. Take care.
Save, because I have to redo all of that. I will lose it. That was like, what, 45 minutes of stream? I think it was like a solid half hour. Might be. Alright, do this. I wish I had a third. Hello, high speed mode. High speed mode. Thank you. I wish I had a third winner.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
What did I eat a gingerbread house?
I appreciate it.
This one's getting posted.
I would gladly take a third
I'll
winter
put it on the
over
blog.
summer.
Thank you, Van.
At the very least, the summer here, just because it gets so fucking humid. Like, it gets way too humid here. And of course, I have like next to no beast flesh, no beast essence. What I wouldn't give for them to just make beast essence and beast flesh more easily farmable.
Won't take a second. This is one of my comfort foods.
All right, everyone. Be sure you watch out for cars. Got it?
Watching. Watching. Is there supposed to be a car coming through? There was a car. I think. Are they stopped like mid-walking animation? I'm pretty sure they're stopped. They're sitting on a bicycle. Okay. Regarding our hotel reservation site, word on the street is that the old network is using an area of expertise. Kind of? Like people from the north were stopping by Anchorville and way to watch the rocket launch. Specifically because of the influx of people. Yeah, like heavy traffic on a site that doesn't normally get the heavy traffic is horrible. So in this case is a little outside the scope of SPG. Tech trouble. Not sure the police or the guild could do much about this. Hard to know if this will be outside of wheelhouse, but I'll the details. I think this might be worth doing as a way of gaining a foothold. Yeah. That one I should do? Yeah, I'll probably end up doing all of them.
This place sure does see a lot of cars.
Yeah, since we've got that depot to the south, we're definitely a key hub for transport.
Why? There are other bracers in Calvard. Hey, Alvis. I just want to let a chance to catch the instigators yesterday's incident pass me by. I see you came too. Well, I guess that's only natural. Except advanced present so readily this time. I know, right? That's... Yeah, but weren't you part of the Erasion Guild branch? Your name was Luca, right? Hazel's granddaughter? That's right. It's been too long, Archerite Solutions. I'm going to assist with communications and coordination between here, the capital, and Erasion. I'll be working with my grandfather to ensure smooth information dissemination between each branch as well as with headquarters. Okay, guess then I'll also serve as a safeguard in case something happens outside Anchorville. As for the other receptionist, I've heard a lot of talk about you. As I with you, Fixers, but I believe this is the first we've met. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Legato. I've been waiting to make your acquaintance for some time. Got your feeling with the rest of the Bracers in Anchorville, so I hope we can all work well together. Feeling we have more manpower here, but we're not in a position to pull any more resources from Edith or other cities. Until we plan set in stone, we'll be providing support to this branch. In that sense, I'm glad Angie's around to help out. This is her hometown, incidentally. She just got back. Alright, isn't she that junior bracer who recently came to Edith? Yes, I intended to have her return home for her own safety, considering the evolving situation in the capital. Of course, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Thankfully, she got her brother Legato to help walk her through things here. In the meantime, we'll have her handle the city patrols and normal quests. I feel like this is a better alternative than leaving her in the capital by herself. However, we have no foresight on what will happen or where. Can't rule out that possibility that Anchorville will be used as a decoy. Not to mention, we need people to be able to respond at a moment's notice over a wide area, with their use of teleportation. Summoning Luca from Maracion included, we've already laid groundwork in every branch of the guild. The system we're creating will allow every guild branch of the Republic to work together in real time whenever the need arises. It's one hell of a feat. It's kind of something else. It's pretty famous around here. Some even say that the peace Anchorville enjoys is owed to him. Here's a retired A-Rank Bracer. Apparently he got young of his hat because of some injuries he got. He never stayed Bracer. He's amazing. Things stand in Anchorville. For now, at least, we haven't found any sign that that group being in the area. If there's anyone roaming around chanting AD or anything else that would point to their presence here. Although the foot traffic has increased, there's been no particular deterioration in public order. Furthermore, no abnormalities have been identified in either Aracion or Messeldown to the north. All that to say, at this moment, we don't have any proof they're operating in the city. Keep in mind, though, that no one's found any trace of them elsewhere either, so we need to remain on the alert. Right, and may need to be doubly so, seeing as the police haven't sent any reinforcements to Anchorville. Seems like the situation's the same everywhere. No one has anything in the way of evidence, and they can't recklessly take action. Indeed. With regard to the police, they're simply erring on the side of caution. Heiue, on the other hand, appears to be ready to take action. In any event, the road ahead of us is often riddled with complexities. Sometimes, to see the way forward, one must simply change their perspective. To that end, I will place my hopes in the approach that is distinctive of a Spriggan like yourself. Before I forget, I just got that thing. I'm dreaming with nice but we received multiple wanted monsters from appeared in the city's outskirts. The rest of the can't investigate. Those cast for assistance, the other monsters in the north, and the ones in the southern. Sure.
Let's hurry up and finish this. There's a Kowloon, then there's another notice board, then there's some events, then a few more shops to hit up. Where'd my treasure go? Missing 3 photos, typically 1 snapshot of each turn. I guess. Or it would seem. Aaron! Aaron, get out of the road! Aaron! I am so sorry, person in car. I don't know why he's like this. Aaron, get out of the goddamn road! Aaron, you are holding up this person's time. He's younger. He's just acting out right now. It's a new city. He's trying to let loose a little bit. Aaron, get out of the goddamn road. You're embarrassing us. I realized they were gone this morning, so I probably lost them sometime last night. He's gone. Last night I was out drinking at the hotel bar and I showed my friend the magazine and the photos. Got drunk when we there for memory. Okay, we'll swing back, take a look. You seem super familiar. Let's hurry up and finish this.
Yeah, Aaron, watch out! What have I told you about holding up traffic, huh? Don't you turn away from me. What have I told you about that? Don't you turn away from me. It's not okay. You could get hurt.
Damn, they
really
run
got
over.
Kowloon Bank here?
Yeah, but Heyway doesn't really have the same kind of influence here that they do in Longport. Just another one of the things that make this town just right.
Yeah, we get it already. You love your hometown.
Welcome. How can I help you? Please come again.
But there is a thing up top.
Now where?
Hey! Thank you for coming all the way to Anchorville Ranch. I'm stunned that the vice president himself would come to inspect us.
I apologize for the sudden visit. The good news is, all seems to be well. Like I mentioned, I intend to stay here until tomorrow. Think of the inspection as a mere formality, and continue to work as you normally do.
Yes, sir. It's Soul Fan. Surprised to see you here in Anchorville. Or Fawn, not Fan.
Oh, Aaron. And Arkwright Solutions, too. I thought you might show up. Why don't we have a chat? I just finished up some business, so I have a few minutes.
That was a... Not to knock the guy, but that was a weirdly stiff performance, I think. You know, I don't know, it just felt kind of... I don't know, it just seemed weird. You look well, Aaron. Different from the last time we saw each other. It's clear you and your friends have continued to grow. Obviously, you don't look too bad yourself. Is it true that things are calming down with Heyway? I heard you finally have time to rest. Well, I guess you could say that. Things are certainly in flux, but with the rise of a new family. Even if it's temporary, working together with Sal toward a common goal has given us a sense of unification. A common goal? You're talking about the people who've gone missing all over the place, including some from Heyway. Think it's related to all those vestiges the rumors are talking about? That's definitely explaining why the Darren himself, or Darren? Darren? I think it's Darren. Darren himself has come to town. Indeed, I was informed about what happened at Memorial Park. And about the damage to the Black Lake District, including who was responsible. As an organization at the top of the underworld, we have a score to settle. And so I decided to come here and find out what's going on in Anchorville myself. Oh. The Apostle, the Soldier, and the Martial Artist. They were all pretty tough. Not to mention, they've got that mysterious weaponry. Same is true for us. It'll be all imperative to gather information quickly. We've already mobilized our contacts, even those outside of Anchorville. If possible, I'd like you to act as sort of information broker, Van. Yes, it makes sense to pull out all the stops. It's a little disconnecting to have Heyway active in my home, or disconcerting to have Heyway active in my own hometown. I suppose being a value source of information is reassuring in its own way. You've been dealt quite a decent hand, given the circumstances. And a necessary one, after all. We're up against the vestiges and that invisible monster. Something tells me you're not telling us the whole truth, Fawn. You said it yourself. You heard about what went down in the Memorial Park. It was even stronger than Yin. Not to mention that white replica thing they got. They're bringing all that to a town like this, and we can't be too careful. All that said, I can't help but think you're plotting something. You, Sal, Ashin, Guian, and that punk Galwan. Looks like you're starting to see the big picture, Aaron. You haven't only gotten stronger, smarter too. Yes, you could say growth comes with the territory. Obviously, Heyway is up to something. It's not like I plan on getting in your way. All I ask is that you don't act like you own the town. Hell, as long as you give us a reasonable 4 SPG, you might even be willing to lend a hand. Compromise. Before I'm willing to exchange information on this and other matters. I expect we'll simply be observing the situation for now, much like the Bracer Guild.
I'm counting on all of you to uncover Chloe.
Hello.
Hey, Shino! What are you... Wait, Shino, what are you doing out here?
Thank you.
We don't even see each other again, even though we've left the capital. Yo, Shino, where are the chances, huh? Your mom did mention this isn't your first time here. Right, the people here have been kind enough to support me. And I've really come to love the city. You know, I sought to play La Nuit de Chat Noir. The Chat Noir the last time I was in town. So when they asked if I would be interested in collaborating on a drink. Really? Yes, and now it's finally come to fruition. Starting tonight, I'll be offering our special collab cocktails. Pulling out all the stops, so I hope you'll find the time to enjoy one. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see things looking up for Shino. Girl deserves it. She's good people. She's good people. Oh, nothing on the back of the bulletin board.
What have we got?
Maybe there is. I'm a Nelkin. I run Nelkin Transport here. I literally went out to Whispering Grounds. We're gonna get in touch with him ever since. Sometimes you just need a break from the city. So must be some reason looking to a Spriggan. Yeah, that is true. Why would they? Oh, it's the movie theater.
That's City Hall, huh? It's a beautiful building.
Yeah, especially when you can see it up close.
Nope.
It's actually a really old landmark.
Sorry, Judith. I swear I wasn't trying.
You can really sense the history of the place.
Reset?
Girl, what is up with Reset? Alright, there's this trigger down here.
Search time.
Oh, which is the... yeah.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay.
What'll it be?
I'm definitely not allowed to say what just came to mind. I'm definitely not allowed to. Yeah. And the last thing up here is where. Is that? I'll remember the right button one of these times. Oh, okay, that's the start of one.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you very much. You're too kind. What are you scheming?
My, how thoughtful.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm happy you thought of me.
I suppose this warrants a thanks.
Oh my god, we can have Renee as a holocore voice.
I'll take good care of it.
I might do that just because it's funny. Oh! Ooh, ow, ow. I just kicked underneath my desk. Ow. One with Amelia, one with Ren, one with Aaron, and one with Anya's. Just we can meet. Apparently they've got business with me and Anya's. Guess I should go here and hear what they have to say. I'll warm up if I'm free. Reaper asked Ren to appear on the show. She seems intent on accepting, but I'm trying to believe they just interview exchange. Maybe I should be present. Hermes wants to meet me on the southern outskirts of Anchorville. Thought she was busy in the space program, but she wanted to be present.
Isn't... I mean, yeah, I guess they are like 2 hours from Arasion. Yeah, because the orphanage and that just got mentioned in Agnes's thing. That is Arasion, right? I'm not just misremembering that, because otherwise, I don't think Vance. I think Vance said he's never been to Angerville. Fairmont would have been important if you didn't do the early one, since it would have also unlocked a second S-Craft if it wasn't yet. Okay. It is Arasion yet. Okay, so they're taking a trip to Arasion. Okay. Alright. Then... this is probably where I'll call it for now. I'll do the non-required ones off stream. Yeah, I'll do these two are required, so I'll save those. But I'll do these two off stream. I'll probably do the connection events as well, as just to save my voice. Probably Amelia's. I don't know, Amelia's, Ren, and Agnes, maybe? Although I do want to do Aaron's, but Aaron's is also, we can also just repeat Aaron's later on in the thingamajig, so it's not that important, but yeah. I'll do some stuff off stream. I'll probably be farming the whatchamacallit as well. But yeah, that'll be it for me tonight. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream Sunday. I might do something small. Either Trails or maybe just some, like, Master Duel or something. I don't know yet. But y'all have a good one. And clear some floors in the garden for S ranks. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, y'all have a good one. And I will see you all Monday at the latest. No, Zooms is on night shift, so Wednesday at the latest. Bye-bye. And now, Frosty, go to sleep.